everybody, this is Rosa Sharon, and I'm back again with another book review. I just read the third book in the Krondor trilogy. Actually, it's a quadrology, which I just figured out. But this one is called Tear of the Gods. Of course, this is Book of the Riftwar Legacy, but I hadn't really heard of Riftwar, but I just became absolutely inundated. As soon as I started reading it, I thought, Feist is just so vivid in his storytelling and how he describes just the different characters, what they're facing, and what the tier actually is, and the realm that he has created in Krondor. And we're not really introduced to Krondor, the place, but he does give us a map of his fantastic world, which is very reminiscent of Game of Thrones or Lord of the Rings or anything involved in the genre of fantasy. And this is more than just fantasy. It comes across as a dark fantasy and has some nautical elements involved, which I absolutely love. I mean, they're pirates, yes, and I thought, oh, this is right up my alley. And of course, there are vampires, and then there are these creatures called babies that are created through necromancy. They're horrible, they're horrifying creatures. And of course, it's the team that goes into trying to figure out a way to basically wipe out the necromancer that's responsible. I know it's plot that I just gave away, but there's a fourth book, because this book actually ends on a cliffhanger. So I'm just getting so involved with the storyline and the characters, and loving every minute of it, and then realizing just how insane some of the characters are. Like Bear, for instance, he's a character that you do not want to cross, and of course the team comes across him, and they have to actually stop him because he has an important item that they've come to need to possess. And of course it goes into explanation of why the tier is absolutely integral to magic continuing to exist, because they have an understanding that magic is from the other realm or from the heavens, and they get a new crystal every 7 years, but if the caves don't produce one, then magic will fade. And I thought, oh, that's not good. But it's just Feist, just his alacrity of explanation, his his adroitness is just absolutely phenomenal. And I've found a new author I absolutely love. So if you're into a little bit of steampunk, a little bit of dark fantasy, mix in a little bit of piracy, or getting involved with pirates, or fighting pirates, or adventures on the high seas, magic, necromancy, fighting necromancy, good versus evil, then yes, Krondor is absolutely terrific, and I couldn't recommend it more than I do. It's just absolutely sensational, and I cannot wait to read the fourth book. I think the fourth book is the last one in Riftwar, but I'm hoping that I do. Once I do, I'll review it, because this one I came across in a little library, so I'm happy I did.